Hey, what's up, Climber Nation? I'm in a totally dead spruce tree, and I don't want to rig the top out because I'm a little concerned about it. So what I want to do is just clip some branches off of this maple that's beside me so that I can have a clear shot to put the top through. So take a look here. Here's the dead spruce. Here's the maple beside me. And you see there's a couple big branches here that go across. So I just want to snip those branches off so that I can have a clear shot for this top. So I'm going to get the battery pole saw up here. Hey, what's up guys? Patrick here. I have a few different video clips of using this battery pole saw in the tree. We just got ours last year. This is a Husqvarna. I think it's a 530i PT5 or something. They have really goofy names. But this is like my favorite new toy. The battery powered pole saw. Oh, it's got so much torque. It's just, there's no pull start. There's no vibration. You just click the button and you start cutting. So this has opened up a whole new world of options for me in the tree. And in the bucket. I mean, you could always use the gas-powered pole saw in the past, but it's such a pain, right?
Stay clear.
Right, so here I'm using it to reach across and cut branches on the neighboring tree so that I can have a nice pathway for this dead top to fly through.
Try to make a decent finishing cut on there. Hard to see.
Right, so I think this will be the first of 3
there we go.
Pole saw in the tree videos.
Alright, so that's 3 big branches out of my way. Now I have a decent path here for this top. So
pretty sweet.
Let's see how that goes.
I love this thing.
I'll send this back down to you.
So much better than hauling up like a pole pruner.
I've got a feeling I can't hide. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's a new one. Oh. I'm just endlessly fascinated by the knots that people will make up to send a rope up, you know?
Alright, so this is my favorite throwing knot. This is a noose. There is a video on my on the YouTube channel showing how to tie the noose. It's just an excellent throwing knot, and if you happen to throw it and it gets stuck, you can get it back.
There you go. If I can get it down. There you go. Come on, little guy. Come here, little guy.
Yeah, flicking ropes back down you can be such a pain. Whenever there's a little stub or something, it's always in the way. And it's an art form too, learning how to flick a rope back down. It takes a lot of practice. So I got her back down to me.
Alright.
I'm going to tie it off right where I am. The daisy chain. Alright. Tighten it up, and then I'm ready to come down.
Okay, Jeff.
And make my cut. So I came down maybe 10 feet, probably not even.
We're gonna pull this top over.
Maybe 8 feet.
Yep.
Take a look at her hair.
Good sized top, probably 25 to 30 feet. But now I have a bit of a pathway through here. So I'm gonna try and go right over here to brush through the half-dead spruce there. Try and keep it away from the maple right through there. Pull tight.
So yeah, extremely important when you're taking a top that it has a path to fly through.
There you go.
Very dangerous
Yeah.
when your top comes part way over and it gets hung up on another tree.
Just a good steady pull.
Very important that you find a good spot to make your cut, your hinge.
So anytime I'm doing a spruce or a pine, I want to find a spot with no branches, no branch attachments, stubs, anything like that. I want to find a little section of clear wood. That'll give me my most reliable hinge, generally. So I'm going to go right at that far spruce.
Right, so when I say clear wood, I mean that there's no branches growing through where your hinge wood is going to be, because those branches will be a different wood grain. You always want to set up your hinge in such a way that it's a good consistent wood grain all the way across. So if there's a branch that used to be growing through the middle of it, it's going to mess up your hinge. Okay, so especially important on spruce and pine, you want to find a place to cut between the different whorls. They're called whorls, the levels of branches. They grow in consistent layers. Ooh!
She split in half.
You see that? Split right in half.
Oh, look at this. Just pure rot. Yeah, so I had a bad feeling about it on the way up. It was really shaky and the branches weighed absolutely nothing. Just super rotten and dead, so I didn't want to rig the top. So that's why I used the pole saw to cut those branches on the maple so I could get the top to fall through there. And you see what happened with the top, it split right in half. So that worked well. So I'll just tie the rope back to this and then I'll come down and we'll pull the peg over. I'll get that rope back, Jeff.
So yeah, I'll just haul the rope back up, tie it to the top, and I'll come down and we'll pull her over. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. This was like a super dead spruce. It had been dead for quite a while. Like I say, the branches weighed absolutely nothing. I didn't want to risk rigging the top out, so I used the pole saw. I reached across to the neighboring tree, took out some big branches, which gave me a nice path. I pulled the top through that path and took her down safely. And you can see the top literally cracked right in half when it hit the ground, okay? So I hope this makes sense. Hope you can get some value out of this. And thank you guys so much for being a part of this community. And I appreciate you guys so much. So, fist bump.